me chuckles.
They want to dramatically reduce the number of people in the world. And they also want to access the body and therefore destabilize it mentally, emotionally and physically.
Got her good.
This is why we've had this explosion of vaccines for kids to the point now where they're having 25 or more before the age of 2 don't have the vaccine. Don't have the vaccine. Tell as many people as you can don't have. I'm not saying for a second that vast numbers of people will keel over overnight. It's a war on the human immune system. Because when that goes down, we go down.
Not it.
Release the virus.
En roept ons steeds toe. Wie zoet is, krijgt lekkers. Wie stout is de roe.
Oh lieve Sint-Nicolaas, kom ook eens bij mij. En rijd dan niet stilletjes ons huisje voorbij.
The Grand Princess has docked this afternoon in Oakland, California, at a commercial dock. The people that have contracted the coronavirus, 21 in all, they're being dealt with in proper isolation, working with health authorities in California.
Oh, my juice loosener's never gonna come.
Hey Dad, this came for you in the mail.
This is General William Sullivan with an emergency message. I'm speaking to you from a CDC clean zone. Outbreak of the deadly Pandora virus is spreading rapidly.
Stop it! What should we do?
The dreaded Osaka
They're buying it.
hit Springfield
They're
with over
buying
300
it.
cases now
Chillingly
reported.
plausibly
Now over to
indeed,
Arnie
Joe
Pye
Morgenstern of the
with
Wall
Arnie
Street
Sky.
Journal.
Route 401 is going around and around
Squirt,
and
squirt.
around and look out at the border of 12th Maine because I'm going to be sick. Whoop.
It appears we have no choice. To avoid the virus, we must remain at sea indefinitely.
We're stuck here!
As we greet a sunny day 12 after virus. While the world deals with their pandemic, we're having a pandemic under the capable hands of our Norwegian Captain Svalbard.
When the virus is out there, the population has no immunity and no therapy exists, then 60 to 70% of the population will be infected as long as this situation continues to exist. We won't be asking every day what this means for the deficit. This is a special situation and we will do what is necessary.
Good week of my life.
ئەنجەڵان لێکم باسی لەوە کردکە لە سەتا شەست بۆ هەفتای خەڵکی تووشی ئەم نەخۆشی ئەبێ جان نقطەی هەستارەکە یاخود مەترسیەکە لێرەیە کە ئەڵێن بۆیە ئەیانەوێ ئەم نەخۆشیە بڵاو ببێتەوە هەتا بیرەکان بمرێت تەوان هەمومان ئەزانین بەپی ئەو زانیاریانی کە سەرچاوە پزیشکەکان باسی ئەەکەن ئەڵێن زۆر تەئسیر لە بەتەمانەکانەکە و ئەیان کوژێت ئەوێ حکومەتی ئەڵمانیا پیرەکان نەمێنن لە ناو بچن و کۆمەڵێک لاو ئیتر هی خۆیان یاخود لە دەرەوە بێن و لەسەر کارگە و شەریکەکانیان ئیش بکات. بۆچی یانە ئەم پیرانە لە ناوبەرن؟ طبعا ئەم پیرانە یەکەم موچەیەک لە حکومەت وەرەگرن وەکو خانەنشین. دووهەم ئێستا شوێنێکیان گرتووە. سێهەم لە ئالتە هایمەکانە واتە لە خانەی ساڵمەندانە پێویستیان بە خزمەتکردنە، پێویستیان بە کارمەندە کە ئەمانە ئێستا حکومەتی ئەڵمانیا ئەناڵێنێ بەدەست نەبوونی کارمەندەوە بۆ خانەی ساڵمەندان. بۆیە ئێوێ پیرەکان لە ناو بچێ. حکومەتی ئەڵمانیا بۆچی ئێوێ ئەمەکە؟ تا ڕزگارە بێ لەو هەموو موچە و جێگە و ئەو شتانی کە ئەمان بە حساب ئەڵێن بووە بە بارێکی گەورە بەسەرمانەوە. سێریکەن بەڕێزان سیستەمی سەرمایه‌داری چەند مەترسیدارە. سیستەمی سەرمایه‌داری ئێوەیە دەرامەت سەرمایە کۆکاتەوە ئیتر گرنگ نییە بەلایەوە ماف ئینسانیەت ئەم شتانی بەلاوە گرنگ نییە هەر ئەو بەتەمانانە بوون کاتی خۆی لە گەنجێتیە ئەم وڵاتیان بەم شێوەیە دروست کردووە ئێستا ئەمە وەفاکەیانە کە ئەیانەوە لە ڕێگەی ئەم نەخۆشیەوە لە ناویان برن
자세한 건 좀 더 조사를 해봐야겠지만 변종된 코로나 바이러스입니다.
코로나면 혹시 메르스?
메르스, 사스, 감기 모두 동일한 바이러스의 유전 정보를 지닌 패밀리로 보면 돼요. 코로나는 호흡기 질환을 일으키는 대표적인 바이러스고 2015년 메르스 사태 때 사망률이 20%가 넘었죠.
근데 20%는 무기로 쓰일 정도는 아니지 않나요?
아까도 말했다시피 이건 변종된 바이러스예요. 누군가 인위적으로 사망률을 90%에 육박하도록 올린 것으로 보입니다.
90%요?
그보다 더 심각한 건 코로나 바이러스는 평균 2일에서 14일의 잠복기를 거치지만 이건 노출된 후 단 5분 내에 폐를 직접적으로 공격하도록 인위적으로 변종을 했어요.
그럼 치료제는요?
아직은 시중에 풀린 치료제나 백신은 없어요. 개발이 까다롭거든요. 다만
인위적으로 조작된 바이러스? 사망률은?
90%.
그럼 생화학 테러를 준비하는 거야.
Not at
Maybe it's the TV.
You stupid TV. Be more funny. Don't.
منظمة الصحة العالمية دعت الدول المتضررة من فيروس الإيبولا إلى مراقبة المسافرين الراغبين في مغادرة بلدانهم. ومنظمة الطيران المدنية الدولية والجمعية الدولية للنقل الجوي بوضع فريق عمل مهمته مراقبة فيروس الإيبولا في الغرب الإفريقي.
Laugh with me, not at me.
When it comes to Ebola, the first thing you need to know is that dying from the virus is like something out of a horror movie. It's extremely painful and terrifying. First you get a fever, then uncontrollable diarrhea, then you begin hemorrhaging blood. And while all that's hitting you, you lose touch with reality and become delirious. Finally, within days, you are dead. West Africa is currently in the midst of by far the worst case of the disease since it was first discovered in Africa back in 1976. This year's outbreak has been traced to a 2-year-old boy who died on December 6th, 2013 in a village in Guinea. He probably got the virus by eating contaminated food that had been drooled or defecated on by a bat, or, as is common in this part of the world, had eaten some bat for dinner. Bats, researchers believe, are the carriers of the disease. As if the 2-year-old's death wasn't tragic enough, a week after it killed him, it killed his mother, his 3-year-old sister, and then his grandmother. Now, it's customary in some African villages to prepare a body for burial through the extremely sanitary cleansing ritual that involves evacuating the body of all food and excreta, often using just bare hands. Since the disease is spread by bodily fluids getting into the eyes, nose, or mouth, it's no surprise that 2 people who traveled to the grandmother's funeral caught Ebola and brought it home. And there are lots of people here. It's crucial to get outbreaks like this under control as quickly as possible, especially since a staggering 47%, or 2,984 of the just over 6,400 people who have been sickened by this strain of Ebola have died. So understandably, this is terrifying to neighboring countries, who have responded by shutting down their borders. Still, Nigeria, the largest country in Africa by population and economic output, couldn't keep the disease beyond its borders when an infected Liberian-American man named Patrick Sawyer flew into Nigeria's largest city and died shortly thereafter. A Nigerian doctor named Stella Ameyo Adedeva stopped Sawyer from leaving the hospital, stopping the spread of Ebola to the 21 million people living in Lagos. Sadly, Dr. Adedeva contracted Ebola and died, but she left this world a hero, by helping to successfully limit the outbreak to just 21 cases.
Springfielders are advised to stay tuned for more information if they experience any of the following symptoms: mild thirst, occasional hunger, tiredness,